Hey YouTube, welcome back to Gotham Comics. It's been a little bit since I've had a video, and because of that I'm going to be treating you to a pretty long one right about now. I've got a lot of books to go through. There's a thickness right there. Could be about 24 books to be honest, but this is from sales, random buys, eBays, Rhode Island Comic Con. I've had a busy last few days. And I'm excited to show these to you. So away we go. First one here is Strange Tales number 126, first appearance of Dormammu and Clea. Both of these characters are going to be major parts to the Doctor Strange movie coming out in 2016. You know, I was actually at Boston Comic Con earlier this summer, and I had an opportunity to buy this book for $75, and I actually passed on it. And if you look at this book on eBay now, it's, you know, pushing, you know, 125, 150, even 200 in some spots, just because, you know, Dormammu, he's a big character. He is a major villain. And, you know, I found this copy here on eBay, and I actually best offered the seller $75, and he took it. Really nice guy. I'm pretty happy with this grade. I would give it like a VG minus. You know, it's got a little bit of foxing, but you know, it presents very nicely. So yeah, we got a lot to go through, so I'm going to move on. I picked this up today. It's an X-Men, Ultimate X-Men number 1. It might be a reprint, but it was 50 cents, so you know, whatever. This is my second copy of this, She-Hulk number 1. Picked it up for $5 at Rhode Island Comic Con. Shauna She-Devil number 1. Really great artwork. Cool story as well. But yeah, love that artwork, and great writing there by Stan Lee as well. Definitely a lesser known book. Marvel Secret Wars number 1. I think this one has the potential to be an absolute killer book in the future, depending on which way Marvel Studios goes. I got a pretty good deal on this, and it presents very nicely. Obviously, it's a newer book, but you know, I'd had this on my radar for a while, and I'd advise everybody to get this. First appearance of the Beyonder and first Secret Wars. Thor number 1. Maybe I did jump on a bit of a bandwagon here, grabbing the first female Thor, but you know, who knows, again, what direction Marvel's going to go. This is a number 1 in more ways than one. I'm willing to give this book a chance. I probably overpaid for it drastically. I paid $15 for it today, but you know, who knows where that's going to be in the future. Ultimate Fantastic Four number 1. Picked it up today for 50 cents. Good deal. Invaders number 8. First appearance of Union Jack, or his first full appearance. Really badass cover. Got a good deal on this at the Rhode Island Comic Con. Book that's really heating up, Incredible Hulk number 92, first appearance of Planet Hulk. I'm actually not a big fan of the story. I thought I'd like it a lot more. Its cover art is great, but yeah, I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. What are you gonna do? Marvel Comics presents number 19, first appearance of Damage Control. Obviously we have that news of the upcoming Marvel sitcom for Damage Control, so I was pretty quick to get this. You know, paid like $2 for it. X-Men 221 and 222, first appearance of Mr. Sinister and Wolverine vs. Sabretooth. Paid $2 for both. Daredevil and the Black Widow 105, so basically Daredevil 105, first appearance of Moondragon. And before she's Moondragon, she is Madame McEvil here in Invisible Iron Man 54. This book definitely heating up. And that is followed by War Machine number 282. I'm sorry, Iron Man 282, first appearance of War Machine. Picked this book up for 50 cents the other day. Just a great deal. First Captain Marvel's new suit. I couldn't believe it. There's nothing wrong with this book. It is in phenomenal shape. 50 cents. This book, on the other hand, has a little bit of water damage, but I believe it's the first Thanos on the cover, so I didn't mind considering it was like $5. Picked this up at Rhode Island Comic Con as well. And if you followed my last 2 videos, you know I've got Captain Marvel 26 and 27. Now I'm up to 28, so hooray. more than halfway through. This one was also 50 cents. This is a Silver Age Marvel comic book. It's an Avengers book. Nothing really major happening in this story, but hey, it was 50 cents. I'd be foolish to pass it off. Avengers 54 cameo, first appearance of Ultron. You know, I think this book is going to go down in price just because of the movie being gone, but you know, he's a major character in the Avengers storyline, so I figured, hey, why not? Avengers 112, first appearance of Mantis. Avengers 257, first appearance of Nebula. Paid like $5 for this. And the next book is going to be the big one. I'm so excited. This is the most I've ever spent on a comic book. Here we go. Amazing Spider-Man number 6, first appearance of the Lizard. Dr. Curtis Connors. Picked this up at Rhode Island Comic-Con. This dealer tried to sell me a Tales of Suspense 57 first Hawkeye with pigmentation on it, like someone wrote on it with Sharpie, and it was really faint, but I could tell he was going to offer me $100 for it, and I'm just not into that sort of thing, you know, paying for a damaged book. So I'd kind of given up on the prospect of buying a big book, and I never thought I'd spend what I spent for this. I went to another seller. I looked at her wall. She had an Amazing Spider-Man number 6 for $500 and a 7 for $350. So I asked her if she had any other books that were wall-worthy, and she pointed me toward a box, and there was some other stuff in there, like a Marvel Team Up number 1 and some other really good stuff. And I found this, and the price of this was $250. And so, you know, I was immediately interested in it. I've never actually paid more than $175 for a book, so I offered her $175, and she quickly declined. We ended up settling on $210. I think that's a fair price. I think this displays really well. There's nothing missing. I think this is like a VG to a VG plus. And if you look on eBay these days, granted eBay's high, but if you look on eBay, you won't find this book in this kind of condition for less than, you know, $350, $400. So I'm pretty happy. And actually, I did think that maybe she had mismarked the Amazing Spider-Man number 7. She meant to put $250 on it and $350 on this. But I'm not complaining. I'm pretty happy. This is now the lowest Amazing Spider-Man book that I have. My two lowest are 6 and 10, though that might be subject to change as I film this, actually. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Let me know your thoughts, guys. It's been a long time since since I've had a video, but I'm excited to hear your thoughts. And thanks for everyone who subscribes and comments. Loving the community, and I hope to have another video for you soon. Anyway, remember Gotham Comics with an X. See you later, everybody.